about to see me kind of freestyling. I'm not thinking about pitch, I'm not thinking about making it perfect. I'm just focused on the lyrics. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. That take told me the world that I'm in. What I like to do is like talk through it, feel like it's like a conversation. If you felt it, there's literally billions of other people who have also felt it. Some lyrics I like to have very little for people to really break through. And the other side is you can paint a whole world without saying, but you should have both in your utility belt. So in the last lesson, we worked a bit on just getting the track in a place where we could get some motion going for the top line. And next I'm going to just pull up a vocal template that I have and really just kind of vibe out. What I'm looking for in a lot of the top lines that I do emotionally, I'm a very melody-driven writer, whereas you have some writers who are like kind of like poets and they write down the lyric and the lyrics are more like stanzas. It's beautiful also. And usually it just depends on who I'm collaborating with at that time. But since it's just me today, we are going to make sure that we just go with the flow. That's usually how I am regardless in the studio. So I definitely want to, first of all, set up my track. So we know that I'm singing in the key of C with some accidentals. And we're going to get that going. So let me clean this up here. We've got a lead here. We're going to do this. We're going to put this here. We got our input correct because we want to make sure that we can rock. Turn this human on. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba ba ba. Na na da ba ba ba. Let's keep it in chromatic for now. We'll be able to, once we have something that we're landing on, we'll be able to just say, oh, these are the accidentals that I'll always hit, and we can tighten that tune up. So now that we got the vocal track, we got all of that going, the next thing you're about to see is just me kind of freestyling a bunch of different things, seeing what comes out, seeing what we can make happen, and I'm going to turn down the monitor so that I can just have a clear thing, and also so that you're not hearing me echo in the room. But I'm going to go through a bunch of different takes, or go through as many takes as it takes for me to find a strong verse, pre-hook, and hook idea. Or if there's going to be a post, or maybe there won't be a pre-hook. We'll see. But I'm going to freestyle a few things and just keep it on loop. So follow me, and let's see what we keep from this take. Oh, baby, can we save me from? I could talk about all the things that I've done. I could talk about all the fun that I run, the places I've been and the people I've done. But I'd rather continue to the point. I'm gonna show you it isn't bad. Oh, you met me at a good time, maybe one of my best times, 'cause I've been far for time, and I've been known for breaking nuts and all at a time. But I think that I'll In this last run through, my subconscious was a little bit of saying just kind of how when you are with somebody like kind of new, and it's like, well, I could talk about all the people that I've done and the things that I've done like before this, but I'd really like for you to get to know me as I am right now. Because it's a different version of me than I've ever been before. And I think that that's, first of all, it's a feeling that anybody who's been in a relationship and been through some things, and dating somebody new again has been through. So when I think about a top line, I think about what is something that is relatable, because that is something that is real. We all kind of go through the same spectrum of emotions in different extremes. And so if you've felt it even once, there's literally billions of other people who have also felt it. And that's how you know that you're doing something authentic, because when you make music, you have to decide, like, okay, what am I making this song for? Am I doing this to feed my soul right now? In my case, I do a little bit of both. Sometimes I just come into the studio like today and just see what happens. And, or it also, I think the other thing that, regardless of whether you're a songwriter or an artist, or doing it as a hobby, it's meant to make someone feel, whether it's you or whether it's your friends or millions of people. And in order to make somebody feel something, it has to be genuine. So I'm hearing a little bit of what's going on, what just kind of blurted out from before. Now we have this kind of loop. We're gonna just keep chipping away at this top line now. I'm gonna turn on this flex and follow just in case I want to change the tempo later on, but we'll get to that. I'm gonna turn that on. Okay. That take told me the world that I'm in, kind of. So I know that it's going to be something about a relationship or somebody's development and that type of thing. Let's see what those different opinions are. When I think about a song and a top line, I think about the singer as this is a character, this is their life experiences, or this is a very real person. But I think that you have to really, really get into, like, okay, how would I, or how would this person say, I love you? How would this person say, it's tough for me to be this open with you right now? Or how would you do it? You know, kind of that duality. Because again, if you felt it, there's billions of other people who have also felt it. Let's pull up this little lyric pad too. Hey, yeah, 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 I met you first, but I hope I'm the last. Don't be fond of the fun of saying that, 'cause I know that I knew it before as you don't prepare. But I don't say, babe. I'm not your first, but I hope I'm the last. Don't be wrong if I find I'm saying that. I'm not your first, but I bet I'm your last. And the difference between the lyric, I'm not your first, but I hope I'm your last, right, is different than I'm not your first, but I bet I'll be the last person. There's something that tells me that, okay, this singer is confident. Okay, what makes you think that you'll be the last, you know? And I'm trying to decide, okay, is this more vulnerable? Is there a middle ground between, like, yeah, this is going to work out, and the vulnerability of the other side of that song being like, it's going to work out because I love you and I want to make sure that it works out? Or is it just, I really hope this works out? Both are very genuine feelings, and we'll just see. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And we'll put a little parenthesis of bet I'm your, and the other option, I'm not your first, but I hope. You never know when we might need a little bit more vulnerability. So we'll put those to the side because let's see what the rest of the lyrics are going to be. I'm not your first, but I hope I'm the last. Don't be wrong if I find I'm saying that, 'cause I know that I knew it before. Don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. I just crazy cocky for saying that. And don't think I'm cocky for saying that. I just believe in, I just pretend I don't wanna die. I just know when I know. I like to have lyrics that, some lyrics I like to have very literal and for people to really break through. And then the other lyrics, and usually a song is a mixture of both, and choosing wisely. And the other side is you can paint a whole world without saying. You can say, you know, the red room smelled like smoke from blank, 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 right? And versus saying, I'm just sitting here smoking, thinking about you. It's a very different thing and very different intentions, but you should have both in your utility belt. I'm not your first, but I hope I'm the last. Don't be wrong if I find I'm saying that. Don't think I'm cocky or crazy for saying that. But so you can go now, we got this. I'm not your first, but I hope I'm your last. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. I do, saying that, but I'm not your first. Don't think I'm don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. I do, you're cocky for saying that. I do. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. I feel like it's this, don't it? Don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. I do. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. Don't think I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm cocky or crazy for saying that. I just want them for identity. And don't think I'm cocky or crazy for saying that. I just want them for identity. So let's say la 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 la. If we wanna get out to I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm cocky or dead into saying that. I just wanna find my song, make it tough. I'm tough. Cool. I like to make sure that when I hear it back, I can hear it back very clearly, and not have to think about, I'm not thinking about pitch, I'm not thinking about making it perfect at all. I just want this, I'm just focused on the lyric, and it helps to have all these just other things when you're, just to hear how it's gonna sound. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm cocky or crazy for saying that. I just know what I know. My bad. I just, you know that you know. I just think that when you know, you just know. I'm up before. And we've both been at this, and we've both been at this before, where it could go really fucking right, sorry, or really wrong. And we've both been at this crossroad before, and we've both been at this before, at this part, and we've both been through this story before, where it all and more. Like the intention, I want to say, like, I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And I don't think I'm cocky or crazy for saying that, because, and I know that we've both been, feeling somebody before, or we've both been in love before, or we've both been at that point where this could be a lifetime thing, or you could be somebody who is just a part of my memory one day, because I think that when we're in those moments, we always think this is going to be like the last person or whatever, and we hope so most times, if you're in a relationship and not just kind of having fun. So how do we say that feeling of, I'm not your friend, but I should be your last, and don't think I'm cocky or crazy for saying that. Or we could also go like the kind of thing, I'm not one to believe in fate, but I think that we're at the right time, at the right place. I'm not usually one for blaming, just fate. I don't usually. It'd be easier to blame it on fate. People, mistake, made on fate. Whether right one or next, whether you're my or next mistake, it'd be easier to blame it on fate, or to give it to fate. And I want to say that I'm going back and forth between like the give it to and the blame it on fate. Like, because now it's kind of like, it'd be easier to blame it on fate, like whether we do or don't work out, Which also leads me to the thought of, but the next line could be, blame it on fate to people for the right time and the right place. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. It'd be easier to blame it on fate, or the right time and right place. Let's start there. Let's see where it takes us. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. Maybe we want to go there. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm cocky or crazy for saying that, saying that. It'd be easier to blame it, saying that. It might be a little bit too jazzy. Saying that, it's giving R&B. Saying that, it's giving pop. Saying that, which of the worlds do we want to do? I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. It'd be easier to blame it on fate, or the right time and the right place. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. Last. Let's just punch that. Let's go. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. I'll grab another one just so we can comp later. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. It'd be easier to blame it on fate, or the right time and the right place. Not by my time I'm there. Baby, can I get a Baby, can I tattoo your autograph in a safe space where nobody see it? Can I pretend it to da-da-da-da? Listen. Make it last. Let's see what that next thought process is. For the right time and right place. Like, it'd be easier to blame it, or just leave it up to fate, or the right time and the right place. But I'd rather have my say in this and make sure that it works too. Is the next thought that immediately comes. So how do we want to say that? Or the right time and the right place. And baby, I'm falling with it back. What? Something done making it last. I got to feel like a paper bag. My heart is see-through as a paper bag. Oh wait, it's not paper bag. It's not really see. I mean, I guess as a plastic bag. There we go. Or we could get even quirkier with it and say the specific type of bag, Ziploc bag. And people be like, did this say Ziploc in it? We love that too. Let's see. My heart is see-through like a paper bag. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag. My heart is see-through like a Ziploc bag. My heart is see-through as a plastic bag. And no, I see through the black bag, so I can move on at the time. So, what's the next song? Why to see through as a plastic bag? And it could be like, so, you know, when I say these things, understand that they're true. Or also it could be, you know, my heart is see-through as a plastic bag. And so once I, go on doing it, there ain't no going back or no taking it back. Or it could be, the thought process of my heart is see-through as a plastic bag. One on a dime, feel like a heart attack. My heart is see-through as a plastic bag. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. It'd be easier to blame it on fate, or the right time and the right place. My heart is see-through like it's a paper bag. See-through like a plastic bag. And that was a very, like, I just literally thought, like, boom, it could be my heart is see-through like a plastic bag. I won't suffocate you. I wouldn't do that. But that's too silly. And, like, also a little bit scary, like. So let's rein it back in. Or the right time and the right place. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag. Care for me like a But I'm stronger than but I'm stronger than. My heart is see-through like a paper bag, but I'm strong enough to not thumb, because everything else is. I like this thought process. If I'm like, my heart is see-through like a plastic bag, it's the most vulnerable thing on me, but everything else is strong enough to make this last. Something like that. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag, but everywhere strong enough. Everywhere else is strong enough. And everyone, you promise me. Because the armor's. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag. Because the armor that was previously around it, like from the past, like I've learned that blank, blank, blank. My heart is see-through like a paper bag. That's from years of the armor. Chipped by my past. There's an easier way to say, years of the armor chipped by my past. I want to add this accidental to my heart is see-through like a plastic bag. The armor around it. The armor around it. And then the next thought is like, but that doesn't scare me. Or the right time and right place. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag. The armor around it's been chipped by my past. But that doesn't scare me. That don't, no, not even a little bit. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag. The armor around it's been chipped by my past. But I'm thankful for that because I'm able to be more open than I've ever been before. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. What I like to do is like talk through it and really feel like it's like a conversation. And it really helps me be like, oh, and the next thought would be, or the next emotion would be. And then you can see I'm cycling through. There's so many different possibilities of what that next emotion could be. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. But it'd be easier to blame it on fate or the right time and the right place. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag. The armor's been chipped. The armor's been chipped and that's thanks to my past. And that's thanks to my past. The armor's right diamond, right lace. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag. The armor's been chipped and it's thanks to my past. Not afraid to, but I'm not afraid of my walls. But I'm not afraid the walls have been broken down and made more open to, not but I'm not afraid to, not afraid to say that I'm falling, say that I'm falling, not afraid to say that I'm falling. No, my heart is a plastic bag. The armor's been chipped and it's thanks to my past. But I'm not afraid to say that I'm falling. To you, darling. Come on, we're using a little old school word with it today. We hit him with the darling. Okay. I think this is the verse. Let me just grab this last line and then we'll see how we're feeling. Then we'll just move on. The armor's been chipped and it's thanks to my past. But I'm not afraid to say that I'm falling into you, darling. Calling. I'm gonna put this out there. Okay, let's listen back to this verse and let's see how we feel. What's gonna be the next part? I'm not your first, but I should be your last. I'm not your first, but I should be your last. And don't think I'm crazy or cocky for saying that. It'd be easier to blame it on fate or the right time and right place. My heart is see-through like a plastic bag. The armor's been chipped and it's thanks to my past. But I'm not afraid to say that I'm falling into you, darling. I think we got a great verse. So I think that we're going to focus in on taking it into the rest of the storyline. And we're going to get to that in the next lesson.